Hey friends, I'm Perry, and before I really get all into it, I am testing out a new mic today, so please let me know if you can't hear me. But I love pieces that feel familiar but still surprise you, like balloon sleeves on a sweater, a little texture where you don't expect it, or a pop of pattern that makes the whole outfit. I'm excited to show you how these pieces still feel easy, just a bit more elevated. So you can shop for all of these pieces right here on 78andsunnyapparel.com. If you are joining us on any of our social media pages, leave a comment and we will shoot you a DM with the links to buy. And if you're new here, you can subscribe to our emails to get 15% off of your first order. So today's lineup features classic pieces reimagined in mixed fabrics, elevated knits, and patterns that feel familiar but look anything but basic. These styles are built for daily wear but never feel boring, and they balance comfort with cool, polished enough to feel put together, relaxed enough to keep things easy. And if you're looking to curate a capsule wardrobe or spruce up your seasonal attire, I recommend getting your card ready because this is definitely the show for you. So let's jump right into it. I am wearing the Baja Wool Blend jacket in caramel. This is has the feel of a Letterman jacket, but it's more polished and elevated, kind of grown up Letterman jacket. It is a bomber silhouette, so I'll do a little turn so you can see the back. And it is structured like a structured wool blend. So again, great for the seasonal transitioning weather that we're coming into with the new season. It's super soft to touch and it does definitely keep you warm, but it's still that really structured like outfit finishing piece rather than like an outerwear jacket that you're putting on because you're actually cold. So who says you can't be warm and still look completely fashionable. It has a snap up closure, so it's easy peasy, which I love because sometimes buttons are always a nuisance and hard to deal with. And it has two pockets right in the front that have that front flap, which I love because it makes it a lot easier to feel like your belongings are actually secured. You don't have to worry about sitting one way and then next thing you know, your phone is lost in the chair at the movies. I don't know. I was going to see where I was going with that, and that's where I ended up. And underneath, I have the beachside scoop neck tee. I'll slip one arm off so you can kind of see. It's a nice classic scoop neck, which is really flattering and feminine and super versatile. It is a relaxed fit, so again, easy breezy, and it's perfect for everyday wear. It does have a longer length. So as you can see, I did have it French tucked, but here untucked, it goes down past the waist, which makes it great for layering, great for tucking, knotting, or just letting it hang loose. And it is 100% cotton. So it's soft, breathable, and it gets better with every wash. And then on the bottom, I have the Bray Straight Distressed Jean in Midnight. This is a nice, versatile staple that is meant to be worn year-round. So again, great to just grab now. You can wear it right away. It's always tough when you're shopping for the next season that's to come because I am the kind of person who shops and wants to wear what I bought right away. So these are jeans that you can just start wearing the same day you buy them. They are cut for a flattering fit with a nice high rise, and they have a slim straight leg. There is a 27-inch inseam, so they are cropped to hit right at the ankle. And the knees are detailed with plenty of distressing for edge, and they have a structured denim design with low stretch, but they are not stiff, so they have just enough give to move around. I see that my mom says she loves this jacket. I knew she would. Spoiler alert, I literally said that right before we started the show. So I knew you would love this, and I'll keep that in mind when we're getting ready to start shopping for the holidays and such. And then next on the rack, this colorway is still a little bit of a sneak peek. So just keep your eye out for these Bray jeans. They are definitely something you're going to want to get your hands on. Moving on to the Ocean Mist embroidered straight crop jean in Lakeside. These are a nice staple to our stream as of late because they are so cute. I just can't stop talking about them. These are a high-rise slim straight jean with a structured waistband. And what really makes them stand out and elevates them from your classic light wash jean is this subtle floral embroidery. It adds just the right amount of like a soft contrast and really elevates these from your standard just plain light wash jeans. But again, it's not too overwhelming, as some embroidered jeans can be kind of loud and eye-catching. This is a nice subtle pattern that really does blend effortlessly into your wardrobe and still catches the eye right where you want it to. These are a spandex structured jean. So it's 99% cotton with 1% spandex. So it has a lot, just enough give, but still a lot of structure where they'll hold their shape throughout the day and you don't need to worry about them stretching out too much, but they won't be so structured that you can't bend down to pick something up. Now we have the Solstice Sun Color Blocked Cardigan in Birch. This is like color blocking is a great way to add personality to your outfit without really having to try. The two-tone neutral color blocking on this cardigan paired with the sporty stripes really channels that laid back like prep type vibe. It has a nice classic open front and it is relaxed with a slightly oversized fit, but very, very slightly. It's almost true to size, but still has that little bit of slouch that I typically lean for and go towards whenever I'm trying to get a cardigan. So this is a great cardigan that still shows like your shape without being too tight. It is a lightweight knit with roomy sleeves, so it really makes this cardigan both cozy and polished. And it's a great layer for classrooms, campus, or just curling up with a good book in style. So I'll give a little front and back there. Now we have the Autumn long sleeve Henley in cream. So this is a regular fit that layers like a dream. It's that classic Henley kind of look and vibe. It is a textured rib knit and it's got that classic button down front here. And it's definitely elevated enough to wear alone, but it provides a ton of versatility for layering since it is that nice slim fitted sleeve. It just makes it easy to pull on a cardigan over or a jacket over. But again, great to be able to just take it off and still look really put together. I personally love tucking this shirt in. I think it really polishes the look. You can add a nice belt, and then this kind of goes with basically everything. And let me get really close so you can see the rib knitting. It is really, really soft. So just take my word for it. I know you can't feel through the screen, but it is super, super soft. And now we have the Grove hooded sweater in Olive Branch. So this is a new colorway of our most loved style. And it was also just restocked in Birch as well. This has a really comfy and soft hooded, like soft sweater knit. It's truly soft as cashmere. What really elevates the look of this kind of a classic hooded sweatshirt or sweater kind of vibe are the balloon sleeves here. There is a ribbed hem and cuff as well that just adds a bit of polished finish, but paired with the drop shoulder and the balloon sleeve, it really does kind of make this sweater stand out. It doesn't look as casual as a hoodie. It would be layered great with a vest, or again, totally fine to just wear by itself. And I love this color. I'm a sucker for any green, so this is definitely on my requests list now. So I'm gonna have to get my hands on this one. It's really soft, nice and slouchy. Great for the days when you really don't want to think too hard about what you're putting on. You want to be comfy, but still look like you tried ever so slightly. And now we have the Sunrise mock neck sweatshirt in cream. So the mock neck adds a touch of elevation and it really flatters the jawline. I love a good mock neck turtleneck, pulling my hair up, and then it just feels like really put together, and I've done absolutely nothing to do that. And this is really comfy. It is a raglan sleeve and has ribbed trims here on the cuffs, the neck, and the hem. So that really does add to the intention of the styling of this sweatshirt. It really looks a little bit more elevated, a little bit more polished. And it is a great base neutral that makes these styling options virtually endless. And it is a relaxed fit with a cozy plush fleece. Let me show you guys the inside. The inside really does feel like a fleece blanket, and the outside looks nice and polished and put together. So it's the best of both worlds, and definitely something you're going to want to get your hands on now if you're starting to prepare to stock up for the cooler seasons. This is basically like a layering must-have. Now, we have the Coastal V-neck balloon sleeve sweater in lavender. I, right off the bat, obsessed with this color. It's like a muted lavender eggplant kind of vibe. I think that's such a flattering fall tone. And this is a nice relaxed fit V-neck sweater. There are some subtle eyelet details here around the shoulder, which really does bring the charm in on the sweater. There is a mid-weight soft ribbed knit that has a little bit of stretch, so you can see does move with you. It has some give, but it still like has that kind of whimsical like structuring to it, which really makes it fun and interesting to look at, but also super comfy to wear. The balloon sleeves aren't too dramatic, but they really take the sweater up a notch, and it just makes it stand out. And again, a great, easy to throw on and go sweater that really does look like polished, put together, charming, and all of the other adjectives you want to throw in there. And now we have the Crystal Canyon striped cardigan in mahogany stripes. So this cardigan is basically like bold stripes meets a fuzzy eyelash knit for a little bit of drama, and this will up your layering game for sure. Again, a nice easy button front. So I know if you're more of like into the structured cardigan, want to be able to close it and aren't as big of a fan of like an open front cardigan, the classic button front is always the way to go. It makes it really easy to just throw on, and the texture is so soft and aesthetic without making it like the stripes aren't too loud or too bold. They're just making this cardigan like stand out in just the right amount of attention. And again, so versatile to style with any kind of warm neutral tones, browns, tans, or you can match it with something red to really accentuate that stripe. But again, super soft and cozy. You're definitely going to want to like curl up with a nice cup of tea or hot chocolate and just read all day. That's what I would do if I was wearing this. I would be reading all day for sure. And it also comes in this olive branch striped color. So let me just hold them side by side because I always like to do that. So you can really see again how the change of the color can really change the vibe. But this, I hate to say it, I do like this one a little bit more. I don't know, there's something about that slight green gray fabric that I adore, but honestly, I feel like this would be the cardigan for me. This would be the cardigan for my mom. So Mom, I know you're watching. We can be twins, kind of. And that's that. Those are Thanksgiving outfits right there. And of course, to again highlight same, but a little different, this is the Baja wool blend jacket in heather gray. So again, same jacket that I'm wearing, but in the heather gray color. So again, great to just have some staple, solid colored jackets to be able to pair with other you've got going on. So if you're needing more of a cooler tone, this gray is for you versus the brown that I'm wearing. And now we have the Nomad flare jeans in Storm. So these are groovy flare leg jeans with a chic and modern twist. They are a mid-rise with center seams that you can see here, and these fun patch pockets. They make a statement without having to say a word, and they are a nice long 31-inch inseam with a structured 99% denim. So again, they'll hold their shape so you can wear them as often as you'd like. These, again, are a great way to dress up a look to make it look a little bit more polished and elevated while still getting away with wearing jeans. If you pair a really cute pair of just solid colored like booty heels or boots with these. It really does just kind of tie it together and elevate it. I love the contrast stitching as well as these fun pockets on the side here in the front. These jeans just like really have their own personality, and I can't wait to get my hands on them and hopefully wear them sometime soon. And now we have the Redwood Retreat sweater in mahogany. Again, this is a nice classic V-neck slouchy sweater. It is ribbed and relaxed to give that retro charm with tons of texture. So it really is giving kind of that cozy cabin mornings, but cool enough for like a night on the town kind of vibe as well. This is definitely appropriate enough to wear in the classroom. I know my mom is watching, so she'll hear this, but for all of you else that are out there, my mom is a retired teacher, so I just tend to look and notice things that would be appropriate to wear in a classroom or teacher appropriate, just because that's just kind of always been in my mind. So feel free to add this to your back to school cart for sure. It'll be nice to have to just throw on and go and teach the youth of America. And now, finally, we have the crew neck stripe long sleeve in ivory and navy. And then this is a nice effortless, just tossed it on vibe, relaxed fit, dropped shoulders, and it has that ribbed trim here. It is a mid-weight stretch knit, and it has the stripe pattern that changes direction, yet still somehow like seamlessly flows together. You can kind of see here if your arms are down, the stripes on the sleeve align with the stripes on the body, but if your arms are out, you can see that contrast there. So it's a really kind of fun optical illusion that makes this like seemingly basic top really kind of have a bit of personality. It's cool and comfy and truly ready for whatever the day holds. So I'll give you the back look there. And again, great lightweight feel. So as the seasons are transitioning, that is a great fabric to get your hands on. So those are all of the classic-ish pieces I have for you today. I really loved sharing these easy, elevated styles with you. They're the kind of pieces that I reach for when I want to feel put together without trying too hard. Again, if you joined us on social, feel free to send us a DM to get the links to buy any of these items. For select styles, if you'll get 40% off select styles through Friday, you'll see the discount at checkout only on the select pieces. And if you are new here, be sure to sign up for our emails for 15% off of your first order. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. And